Yeah, I'm vibing.
Reacting to the girl group CSR, which in Korean is 첫사랑, which means first love.
Cute.
And the reason why they are called First Love is because it is the first time in K-pop history that they are a group of all 17-year-olds. They're all the same age. And so the company decided to call them First Love so that they can show various interpretations of first love and tell the story of the members as they grow up year by year.
Okay.
Why was that like, that wasn't even an eye roll, that was an entire head roll.
We're just like,
what's wrong with
more
showcase?
young love and... It's not real! It's not real!
Love isn't real?
No!
I think life has jaded you.
No, it hasn't. Jaded has lifed me.
So you're now reacting to the girl group CSR and their 2022 debut, Pop.
Pop. I mean, it's just... Yes!
Hey, Kevin and Owen. Good job. That's fun.
Pop.
Why is the first one a question?
Good question, Liam.
Are we about to find out?
This song is composed by Kim Jin Hwan. All right, are we ready for Pop?
One person?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Are you gonna press the button? I'm feeling nervous about it.
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I've never been that happy to read.
I love nature.
Oh, I can smell the flowers.
Oh, the piano, dude. Key change.
It's a new spot.
Was that a whole step modulation, like, immediately?
Oh, wait. The chord.
It's corn!
That's kind of cute.
Ooh. Dude, the swing on the last couple beats of that?
Why was she eating corn?
I like that sounds like going up and down.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm vibing.
Oh man, this is like... It's like you put the K-drama and the G-friend.
The back kind of sounds like a Wii Sports background. Like the strings.
Yeah, I'm ready to do like some Wii Summer Sports.
Yes. Oh, whoa.
Cool. Ah. Oh, the Himiola. Yes, please. Ooh.
That's cool.
Whoa.
They never go back to the first key because it starts in like G flat major.
Yeah, the melodies are really catchy.
That was cool. That was almost like a Disney melody, kind of. Yes.
I love how this bass sounds. Like, I could listen to only this bass line and be happy.
Oh, I love the synths. Yeah, good way to bring it into like kind of a dance group is. Oh. Half step mod. Oh my god, what?
Okay.
What a great counter line.
Oh man. This is why I like girl groups. This song reminded me of why girl groups are cool. Ah, there it is. I mean, it had to happen. It had to happen.
It did have to happen.
Yeah. That's the best melodic part.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my God. And then a half step. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
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 That was insane.
Pop. Pop. That was great.
Man.
I loved it. It was poppin'.
What the fuck? That was like G-Friend on steroids.
Yes.
It's just like the chorus reminded me of G-Friend specifically, but then it just like everything around it is just like so out. I was like, what?
Yes, this is great. It's like you have things that are very familiar sounding, you know, that's why the K-drama-ness of it is in there. But when it's done with this much conviction, plus this much creativity in the key changes and the there's little surprises along the way while still managing to sound sweet. That's just fantastic.
How dare you? Tell us, what are your two feelings?
All I could think of during this was whenever I hand Jason like a dessert or something and I'm like, try this, it's good. And Jason's always like, it's too sweet. That's what I thought about this song.
It's too cutesy for me, my taste. So I'm not going to talk about my taste.
I'm always here for something cute. That's my goal in life. So like that's fine. That like I understand their goal was to be cute, and I totally can appreciate that. It definitely was really cute.
It was really cute.
I just wish I was in the music video. Like I want to be in their world.
I do think that this is in itself kind of like for message of young love and stuff. It is an Ophelia-esque thing of like the beginning of her, of like they're 17 years old. They're talking about love and they're heart-throbbing and all that cutesy shit. But it's like, it's nice, you know, like this is kind of like a timepiece of an age. Like we've all felt that, you know, when we were young. And people who are young listening to that, they can feel that, which is good. Yeah. So it's good. It's a place for somebody to go when they want to open that door.
I've grown a little cautious of songs that like do the sweet sound, but there's like this edge to it. Like either it's like really fast and the percussion is just like, where there's something going on, where these key changes maybe are a little too angular, a little too jagged, or like they give me too much whiplash right here. That's where the whiplash happens. Yes. But this song really towed that balance nicely. And I still like how it started in a different key.
Do you feel like all the key changes adds to that young love feeling?
Yeah, sporadic and kind of not organized in not really knowing where it's going, which is that's what young love is.
Finally, the first time the key change does make sense. Whoa! Yeah! It's a beautiful key change. Even when they go to G major at the end, I feel like that's a wise choice instead of only going up a half step. Because originally it's F, and then usually people will go to G flat, but then they go to G. It's like more uplifting, and plus, you know, like sharp keys are usually more uplifting than flat keys. I don't know, that's just a theory.
Like it opens up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just adds a little bit of like, all right, cool. You know, it's like you get the same chorus again, but it like feels a little different because it's a new key. You know,
A little brighter.
Yeah.
Like what they did is like, it's like something like I don't know. And just goes super bright, just like, and then, yeah, F, yeah. That's how they modulate. And I really like they do a really classic J-pop ascending to 6. Yeah, it's like some like that's all the time J-pop uses that. Like every time it has to go to 6. Like that motion.
A good amount of the melody was definitely familiar, but then every once in a while there was something different. I was like, whoa.
Like the very last time, like they hit like a higher note in the melody, like change it up.
So
it's like,
beautiful.
oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
I
Like
love
I
that,
always
yeah.
love when people do that.
Yeah. That was also my favorite melodic part.
Because you always ask me, like, did you notice the difference in their voices? And I'm always like, no, I could tell the difference in their voices. No, but there was one girl, she was like almost like reddish, her hair was. She had like a deeper voice. They all had like inflection, like to their singing that makes them all sound younger, which is like, I think it was like an effect that they were doing themselves to sound like uniform, but they still had different sounding voices when they sang alone.
The end. So you know how the main singer was doing do 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 do, and then there was another singer that the music video introduced in the sort of descant way that we have in pop songs. So they're like do ya da da da. You know, there was a counter melody that's super up high. But in this song, it was so relaxed. It was so easy for her to sing that, and like that was a very nice breath of fresh air, because a lot of other songs you'd hear that same line sung with so much more intensity, but because it was so easeful, it made the song, I don't know what's going on here, but it made the song very unique and special, I think, for that. So I really loved how
unique
and
special. True.
I really liked how she sang that line.
And that like rhythmic thing they did was interesting. Where was it?
I like the very like chopped off like bop bop, where it's like there's like they clearly were like cutting everything at exactly like, you know, like there's just dead space in between each of those hits. I kind of dig that. That's cool.
There's a lot of momentum in it.
It reminded, sorry, another food reference, like reminded me of like rock candies.
Like it's a very odd grouping of notes. Like 7 doesn't really fit really well in a lot of grooves traditionally. Like you have to kind of base the whole thing around 7 in order for it to really feel comfortable. Here, it's just the turnaround makes it satisfying, like where it lands. So like it grounds you on that last beat.
The first time, it has a turnaround back and forth. But the second time, it
has another 3.
It just has 3. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Instead of.
That's what everybody do the conga thing. Yeah. That's where it says, like, you know. You know, it's that landing on the it just gives it some crazy momentum and groove.
So your thoughts on this song?
Oh, the bass.
It's great.
Bass made the song
fantastic.
for me.
Oh, and why is the bass so good?
It's got the right fuzz. It's not clean. It's not dirty. It's just in the middle, and it's perfect. Second, we have the perfect articulation that I can't even sing because the bass just does it so well. Like, I wanna listen to another part because it's really good. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, go to at 219. You're hearing all these. Every note is differently spaced. Some of them are legato with just a tiny bit of thread that connects them, but still a little bit of space. And then you have the fast notes, which are just all of the articulation was so varied and so perfect for the exact moment that it was within the beat, and it always like carried the groove and the vibe and the harmonic feeling of it super well because it wasn't just stuck on one note either. It was moving up and down, and also the harmonies were really experimental and fun. So then the bass could like not have to work too hard to make the harmonies all filled out. And I'm running out of steam because I was so excited about the bass.
Pop, pop!
Thank you.
CSR, classical.
Musicians react.
Musicians react.
That's like people who only play in musical music.